Hello and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore. It's the 6th episode of the series, and you know what that means? Yes! Since we have now survived 5 episodes, I can take off my very first suit of armor in this world and upgrade to a full brand new set of iron armor. This is all part of the plan to slowly upgrade my way to being able to use god armor. Oh, by the way, I think I completely forgot to mention this in the last episode, but we have skeleton horses now. There were many thunderstorms while I was building the carrot and potato farm, and a skeleton trap spawned nearby. So now I have these mighty undead steeds in my world. All the better to bring myself closer to my plans for total world domination. But anyway, this armor has served me well. The leather was getting really expensive to repair at the end. But wow, is this the end of an era or what? I'm sorry, Golem, but you're making me nervous. You've got to go. Such is the way of the Iron Golem. But oh wow, I'm gonna miss this armor. I actually really love the aesthetic of it. It's honestly perfect. So here we go. A brand new set of iron armor. Let's put it on, shall we? Oh my. I look so boring now. Man, it's such a difference suddenly going back to a time without armor trims, isn't it? I'm so bland. So the first suit of armor has to make its way into our chest of memories. I'll probably eventually put it on an armor stand, but I want to have a dedicated build to show it off, which I have yet to construct. Maybe later on in the world. My new suit is supposed to be an upgrade though, so let's do some enchanting, shall we? And there we go. I had to get a few more levels to finish off this suit by breeding and killing cows, but look at this suit! I've got feather falling 4, that's always important, protection 3 or 4 on every piece, and aqua affinity and respiration 3 on the helmet. This armor is currently designated awesome. It still requires that nice aesthetic touch that the new armor trims bring though, which brings me to my current #1 issue. Diamonds. I have 2 in this chest here, 3 in my bundle, and 3 in my ender chest. I have only 8 diamonds, which is only enough to duplicate 1 armor trim. We've got to get some more. So we're gonna put the mine back into the craft. Let's just dig down from here. I've got the new cave generation beneath my 1.14.2 chunks now, and the diamond generation should be better down there. Oh, we hit deep slate. Oh, sweet. Gold! I'm gonna need a lot of this soon. I'm not even kidding. I want to build a villager trading hall that gives me about a gazillion emeralds, and that involves a lot of zombie villager curing before the curing nerf that's gonna be in 1.20.2. I've got to have my priorities straight here. Oh, water. Looks like we've got an aquifer here. Oh wow, this one's actually huge. Looks like we've got tropical fish here too, so we must technically be in a lush cave as well. This should be an excellent place for me to get glow ink in the future though. We found our first diamonds of the day in here though. Awesome. Let's just nab this magma block. We can use it to breathe. Ooh, axolotl! I've got to get this fella in the bucket. There we go, the cutest predator. I agree. Now that we have a little bit of glow ink though, we can spice up the signs outside our carrot and potato farm. They should pop a little bit more now. We have an opportunity to gather the other 3 common colours of axolotl in that underwater cave though. So I'm going to craft a few more buckets, and then when we see a new colour, we'll cross it off of the bucket list. Oh, we've already found the pink one. Come here, you. I want you to get in the bucket. Ah, finally. Anything up here? Oh, lava. Looks rather narrow in this one. It does have diamonds, though. Oh, scratch that. It has a diamond. Non-plural. Oh, nice. We've found the brown axolotl now as well. Now all we have left to get is the cyan axolotl, and then we can breed them up in the future to try and find the rare, elusive blue axolotl. Wow, speak of the devil. That was quick. We just found the cyan axolotl too. We now have all 4 of the common colours. Oh, this looks like it should be an interesting cave. Let's investigate. I don't see any mobs in here, that's lucky. Well, I didn't find any diamonds in here, but I do like the look of this cave. Man, Mojang did such a good job with the changes to the cave generation in 1.18. It's so good now. What? Is that a fossil? Are you serious? I have never run into one of these things in ordinary survival. They're so rare! Oh my. I've got to try and preserve this thing for sure. We're in the deep slate layer, so we've actually got diamonds generating in the fossil as well. I'm gonna leave them though. They're part of the fossil and must be preserved. Okay, I have secured the local vicinity. We will not be bothered by other mobs. Let's excavate this thing, shall we? So we have fully exposed the fossil so that we can view it from all angles. I'm not sure what kind of fossil this is supposed to be though. Like, is this supposed to be a skull or something? I'm not 100% sure. I think these are supposed to be eye sockets in the front, right? It's a bit of a weird looking skull if that's what it's supposed to be though, for sure. I get the impression that this wasn't supposed to ever generate just here though, and only exists because of my update process for this world. You wouldn't be able to find this thing on Chunk Base, for example. We are in 1.14 chunks that have been upgraded, so while the old generation had the desert up above for my seed, it wouldn't have had the deep slate layer for this to spawn in. But then that creates another issue. It's highly likely that the new world generation for the seed would have had a different biome above, and this fossil wouldn't have spawned if I'd started in 1.20 either. We have, right here, what should have been an impossible fossil. Ah, skeleton, give me your arrows, please. I am in need of them. Thank you. Ha, lol. Ooh, we have a zombie spawner. Oi, get out of my face, please. So what do we have in these chests? Anything good? Oh, golden apple. I'll take that. That golden apple was the only worthwhile thing in here, though, sadly. That's enough mining for today, though. I think we have more than enough diamonds to duplicate enough armor trims for my new set of iron armor. Yeah, 24 ores. Should be fine, right? Oh yeah, of course it is. Wow, we got 55 diamonds out of that. That's pretty good going. Come on, Carol. We're going on an adventure. Now, I want to try out one of the armor trims that I found in the trail ruins. I think we found 4 different trims there. So we should have some pretty good options. Let's head back there and pick one. Ah, thanks, Carol. I'm just going to hitch you up here for now. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, what have we got again? We've got the Razor, the Host, Wayfinder, and Shaper armor trim. Which one should I choose? This one that we already have 2 of is catching my eye. Let's go with that one. The Razor armor trim. What's the material I need to duplicate this one again? Please tell me it's cobblestone. I brought cobblestone. Oh, it's terracotta. That's okay though, the Mazer isn't too far away. That's fine. Now is it trim in the middle? No, it's trim on the top. There we go though. 4 armor trims for our iron armor. I think we'll go with a different colour too. This time we'll be using redstone. Now how do we look? Oh, look at that helmet! It's got attack eyebrows. You could hang your coats off of these. The shape reminds me of a certain evil green mold monster, don't you think? Oh, this is awesome! And while I was at it, I decided to create ourselves a new gold helmet for the nether as well, to match our new iron armor. What do you think? It's got fire protection 3 on it, so it's actually perfect for the nether as well. Oh, this parrot has reminded me. I asked you all for name suggestions for our pet parrot here, and I think my favourite is going to be Buddy, because I get the feeling we're going to have a very similar relationship to Mr. Incredible and Buddy at the start of The Incredibles. Buddy here is going to be flying around, getting in my way and getting into trouble, and I'll be honest, I will probably accidentally kill him at some point. But at least that way he doesn't become Syndrome. In case you were wondering about what happened to my old gold helmet though, it's gone into the chest of memories with my other armor. Now, moving on to what was supposed to be my actual main project for the day, I built this carrot and potato farm in the last episode so that I would have crops to sell to farmer villagers in the future. But if I want to build a proper villager trading hall, I'm going to need a villager breeder. One that is more permanent than the other ugly cobblestone box that I built outside. This one was always going to be temporary, and I only built it so that I could colour coordinate my carrot and potato farmers. I also had to remove the beds, which kind of halts the whole villager breeder production process because golems started spawning. Hey, what are you looking at? But the new villager breeder shouldn't have that problem as the villagers won't be able to sleep anyway. But they'll think they can. And that's what makes it so great. They are kind of in the way here though. So I'm sorry fellas, but I've got to move you all out of here. Go on, vacate the box, please. I have a tinier one for you all to cram into outside. Yeah, they're going in. All according to plan. Enjoy your new home, guys. You'll be staying here until I finish building. Now that that ugly cobblestone box is empty though, I can delete it from existence. The little nether tree farm that I built is in the way too, unfortunately, so that's got to go too. Hey buddy, let's find you a new home to perch in for now. Wait, no, don't jump off. Come back here. Please land on my shoulder again. There we go. See, buddy, it's much easier for you to travel if you're on my shoulder. Of course, that was always going to happen. Okay, buddy, let's just perch you on this crafting table for now. Is that okay with you? No, I said the crafting table. Ah, there we go, thank you. So I've drawn the basic template layout of what the villager breeder itself will look like once completed. We've got 6 composters here for 6 farmers, all farming what will eventually be wheat, which they will turn into bread and use to breed with each other. And over here, I have a trench with trapdoors, and I'm going to put beds on the other side here. So the baby villagers will see the beds and they'll want to jump on them, so they'll run over, they'll think they can cross the trapdoors but they can't, so they'll just fall into a water stream where I can take them elsewhere. But because I have these trapdoors up here and the size of an adult's hitbox, the adult villagers won't be able to cross the trench. They'll think that they can, but they can't. So they can't actually sleep. This means that I'll have a functional villager breeder without any iron golem spawning, which is awesome. This is the general area that I want to build the breeder, but I think I'm going to have to move it a few blocks away from the Cartato farm. I want there to be a little bit of a gap for me to walk through here. Anyway, that's about the gist of it. So let's get building, shall we? And welcome back everyone, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. We now have, well, we fully constructed our villager breeder here. It's lacking the villagers at the moment, but what do you think? It's pretty cool, right? I think we're going to have to wax that copper so that it stops oxidizing, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this place. So I've already planted all of the wheat so the villagers can get straight to farming and breeding as soon as they are let in here. And also, just for entirely aesthetic reasons, I've put some cherry leaves in the top, and it lets down these nice little pink particles onto the crop farm below. I think that's pretty cool. I really like that. So the villagers will be farming and breeding just over here, and the beds will be just on the other side of this trench here. I've yet to put them in, but we'll do that very soon, I'm sure. But the baby villagers will fall into this water stream, which takes you back towards the entrance. And once the baby villagers grow up, they'll stop being 1 block tall and instead they'll be 2 blocks tall, which will put them into the water stream above them, which will take them up to the surface. That glass block is there to stop the water flows. I might need to remove that torch as well. I think the villagers can actually grow up in that space there and die, which isn't ideal. But we can change that. That's no problem. And we've actually made use of a lot of hidden light sources. Well, I say hidden, there's a lot of jack-o'-lanterns behind trapdoors, but the more hidden light sources are the ones beneath the composters. Those are the ones that are keeping the farmland at the perfect light level so that you can actually grow crops on them. You can just see a couple pixels of the lantern just there, but without these lanterns, there would be spaces in this farm which would have no crops because it'd be too dark. So that was my solution. You can't even see it. I also made sure to make this build at least a little parkourable, like I did with the carrot and potato farm. To get up there, currently you have to jump on this temporary cobblestone box, which I will remove. I swear I'm just building one cobblestone box after another. But then you can climb up onto the roof. You can't get up to the top roof just there, but I'm sure if you jump over to the roof of the other building I've got here, and then used an elytra, you could probably glide over to the top roof there without using a rocket. So I think that's pretty cool. I might build another option to get up there in the future as well. The one that's actually properly parkourable and not just glidable. This house is in the way of my build though, so it's got to go. I'm sorry, it's being deleted. Oh, there we go, it's gone. So yeah, now that that house is out of the way, you can see our build in its entirety. I tried to do it in the same style as our Cartato farm, and we've even incorporated a little bit of a diagonal tower in the middle there, which I think is pretty cool. Unfortunately though, I've used a lot of copper in both of these builds, and something that I've noticed is that my bees aren't keeping up with demand. Oi! Get off the door! You're not allowed to break the door. That's my door. Jeez. So rude. Like, we have nowhere near enough honeycomb to deal with all of this copper that I've been using. So these bees have been farming honeycomb ever since the last episode, and this is what they have. Like, this honeycomb isn't even enough to wax all of the copper of the build that I'm in at the moment, let alone the build I just constructed. And I want candles as well. We need a better honeycomb production, I think. So we might need to build a proper bee farm at some point. Not one that's just like an afterthought. One way that can increase our capacity for our demand, though, is to actually put bees in the carrot farm over here. We've got 2 dirt blocks that are waiting for bee nests, and I have one. One happened to spawn on a cherry tree that I grew. But we still need one more, and then once we get that, our honeycomb production should increase. This isn't symmetrical. I need an acacia fence just here. There we go. Anyway, a villager breeder is nothing without villagers, and I actually have a little bit of an idea with that. So, you know how in 1.20.2 the librarian villagers are getting a little bit of a nerf, or a remix, or they're having a bit of a changeover really. So, the enchanted books are now going to be dependent on the different types of biome variant villagers. So, for swamp villagers, for example, they can give you mending books as a guaranteed trade, at the master level, I believe. So I thought it would be a good idea to have a villager breeder that encompasses all 6 of the non-plains types of variant villagers. We'll stuff them in this farm here, and then because we're in a plains biome, we'll also get the plains villagers as well. So we'll get all 7 types of villagers from our villager breeder here. That's why we've got 6 composters here for 6 farmers. 1 for each of the biome-specific villages. So we may as well put our beds in at this point. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't do them now. I'll probably dye them at some point in the future. We'll have like a colourful explosion of colours at the back of the villager breeder, which I will never see. So we're actually a little bit lucky in that I've already got access to both Savanna villagers and desert villagers here in my little village here. So it should be as simple as moving one of each into the farm. Although, given how villagers are, that could prove troubling. Who knows? It might go well. I think the next 2 easiest villagers to get will be the swamp and the jungle villagers, because I actually have a jungle and a swamp pretty much next to my base over there. It's in render distance. So all I need to do is send out a couple of breeding pairs of villagers over there, and we can get ourselves a swamp and a jungle villager. Should be easy enough to do. And then I think the hardest one after that will probably be the Taiga villager, because there isn't one particularly nearby to my base. I know that there's a taiga forest just next to spawn, but that is basically 1,000 blocks away. But I think I might be able to cart villagers over there pretty easily enough. I think there might be river access, actually. And then the hardest villager to get will be the snowy villager, because I have yet to find a snowy biome in this world. I have no idea where that's going to be. That's going to prove to be rather difficult, I think. But hey, we'll see how it goes. So, is this going to be easy or is this going to be hard? Let's see. Oh, as simple as that. It's going to be very easy for the Savanna and Desert Villagers then. Wow. Oh, I can't fit the door. That's a shame. Hang on. I'm just going to have to break a few of these blocks. Right, I'm just going to leave you here for now, Savanna Villager. And we'll get you some friends very soon. Will the Desert Villager be as easy to obtain? Oh, there's not one standing in the corner just there right now. Okay, how am I going to get the Desert Villager in? Okay, I'll just shove them in with water. That should work, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and now we place the boat. Please get in. Come on. Yeah, we've got him. Excellent. Okay, we'll just take that water back. And we'll block that in too, so that zombies can't get in and kill our villagers. There we go, we now have 2 biome variants down. 4 to go. So I think our best option is to go for a point that's halfway between the swamp and the jungle, and then we can have 2 villager breeders basically right next to each other. I think I'm going to need easy water access for that though. So let's just remove some of these trees and make it a bit easier for ourselves, shall we? Okay, this looks like a good place. We've got both the swamp and the jungle in this little spot here. So it should just be as simple as boxing in a couple of villagers and putting beds down and throwing bread at them. Okay, I'm just going to need to grab another one of you guys. There we go, we've got the plains dude. Thank you very much for being so easy to get in. Now then, let's take you over to the jungle swamp. Oh, are you going to get in okay? You going to be a pain? Oh, you're going to be a pain, of course. No, stop! Get in the boat! I do not permit you to move any further. Okay, because this villager's being a bit of a pain, I'm just going to have to block him in, I guess. Oh, yeah. He's trying to leave. He wants out. He wants out. Well, I'm sorry, dude. You can't escape. And this should be our last villager. Our 4th villager over here. And there we go. Straight in. Thank you very much. So it should just be as simple as throwing bread in. There we go. Oh, they're throwing bread to each other. That's good. That's good. Now give me hearts, please. Come on. You know you want to. Yes! We've got hearts! Oh, witness this with me. The miracle of life. Now, please, give me just an ounce of purple. Come on. Give me a purple villager with, like, a green leaf on top. Oh, what's that? Is that purple? I think we've got one. We've got a swamp villager in there. Come on, move. I want to see him. I want to see him. I want to see our little swampy little guy. Okay. Get out of there. Oh, there he is! Oh, that was easy. And I could actually hear a baby villager in this other breeder too. What have we got? Oh, it's just a plains one. Okay. I'm sorry, dude. That means you're up for the chopping block. If you're not a jungle villager, then I don't want you. He's out the hole. There we go. Now, get in the boat, please. Yes! He's in. Sweet. I should be able to get this villager back without any issues most of the way, but the issue is going to be luring the villager up a few blocks so that I can boat him into the villager breeder itself. I have a feeling that's going to be a bit of a pain, but I have a plan. Because baby villagers like to jump on beds, I'm going to try and use that as like a luring tool. Let's see if that works. Come on, you want to jump on the bed? Oh, he's definitely pathfinding to it. He's on the bed. Okay, I think this method will work then. Or not, he's just run away from this bed. Don't go over there. Come on, my dude. Okay, good, good. Right, he's up. Come on, place the boat. He's in. Sweet. Now I can just boat you all the way over there. And there we go. That's 3 specific biome variants acquired. Now let's see if we can get that jungle villager. I think I'm going to expand on this little jungle box here, and we'll move the other breeding pair into this biome as well, and then we'll have 2 pairs of villagers, hopefully giving us a jungle villager. Right, come on, dudes. Got to move you out of the swamp. Oh, you gave me a Savanna villager. I didn't want that. Come on. Oh, their breeding's going to be on a cooldown. The villagers are in, though, and they've just gone to sleep. Okay, it's the end of the day. I guess I'm just going to have to hang around here for a while. If I can just kill these baby villagers, that would be great. There we go. Oh. No, he's just running around like a maniac. Okay, fair enough. This guy's not moving at all. I can get him, though. Oh, gosh, no, there's a 9 golem. Get out, get out. I don't know where it is. What? I have no idea where it is. Oh, and there's phantoms, too. This is not a good time. Oh, there he is. Okay. I don't know if that Iron Golem wants to kill me or not, so I'm just going to leave. And I'll deal with these phantoms now, and then I'll deal with the golem after that. There we go. Phantoms are down. Now, just for that Iron Golem. I don't think it's angry with me, but if I hit the baby villager, it is going to be angry with me. So, I'm sorry, dude. Come over here. You're not supposed to be here, and I don't want you here. I'm sorry. You've got to go. It's just the way it has to be. No, come on, die already. There we go. That one's down. And that one's dead too. Excellent. Nothing like a little bit of baby villager murder. I don't want to have golems spawning on top of my walls here, so let's just slap that up real quick. There we go. That should at least stop the iron golems from jumping into the box with me in the future. Oh wow, just look at my town from a distance. We've only got 2 buildings there, but seeing it like fade into that little render distance fog, I actually really like that. That looks really cool. Oh, I can't wait to have more builds here and have like an actual skyline. Yeah, that's going to be so good. Oh, they're breeding. Come on, give me a jungle villager. Come on. You know you want to. Give me the miracle of life. The jungle villager. Any moment now, surely. Oh, no, that's a desert villager. What's the other one? We've got a jungle villager! Wait! That's awesome! Okay. Let's just get rid of these beds for now. I don't want them. Now, I think I can use water to get that jungle villager out of here. There we go. Yes, that's worked. Awesome. Now, if you can just get in a boat, my friend, that would be great. Okay. Yes, he's in! Sweet! This was so much easier than I thought it would be so far. Wow. And there we have it. 4 villager biome variants acquired. 2 to go. The next one, let's work on the Taiga villager next. So I think we're going to need a plan of attack for this one. Is this the river that runs through the desert? Let's just follow it real quick. That would make things a lot easier if it is. No. Okay, we've come across land. That's not ideal. Oh dear. Oh, we can't take that route. I think this is the river that runs through, though. Is this the same river as before? I don't know, but a lot of it is actually land, so we'll only take the river up to this point. Do I at least have access to the swamp from here? No. But that's not too much land to get a villager across. Okay, I think we can do this. And this river goes straight to the Taiga biome. Excellent. Let's just dig a hole in the hill here. We don't need no box. We need a hole! Oh, this trip is going to be fun at nighttime, isn't it? I feel like I'm going to be running the gauntlet. Oh, that's actually one of our little hidey holes from the first episode just there. I didn't realise I'd come across that so soon again. But yeah, that's not too far to travel on land with the villager. That should be fine. Oh, come on, my dude, get in. There we go. Sweet. Now, hopefully this guy doesn't die while I'm trying to get him over to the Taiga biome. Oh, here we are. Our first stretch of land. And there's already a creeper. Okay, let's deal with that one first. There's no way that I'm letting you blow up my villager. Now, come on. You want to sleep in the bed, right? You want to follow a trail of breadcrumbs? Yeah? He's a bit confused. Let's give him a new one. Okay, yeah, he likes that one. I saw those particles. And he's in the bed. Sweet. The breadcrumb trail should work. Oh, come on, of course. You're right next to where my bed is. Making this a lot more tense than it should be. Oh, of course, I'm now being invaded by phantoms. Get out of here, please. Why would anyone vote for these things? It's so annoying. And I think I can actually boat the villager over to the river from here. Yeah, we're in the river. Sweet. It should be easy going from here. Okay, we're here, my dude. I hope you like this hole in the hill because you're likely to live here forever. Okay, villager number 2 is not nearly as quite so dramatic getting across this terrain here. It's going well so far. Now get in the boat. Oh, no, oh, he did get in. Okay. I thought I was about to walk over it. Okay. Now, I just want you to get in the hole. Is that alright with you? Yeah? Come on. Make things easier for me. Oh, he's in. Excellent. Just as planned. Now, are you guys going to breed for me? Oh! We already have one! That was quick. Okay, we got really lucky there, I think. Like, that could have been a Savanna villager or a Plains villager, or they could have run out of bread to breed with. That was super fast. Well, I guess it's home going then. Oh dear. Okay. This is a bit dangerous again. We're getting attacked by phantoms, and it's nighttime once again. Oh dear. I think the key here is to keep moving and just taking swipes at the mobs as they get close. We need to get out of here as quickly as possible after all. Yes! Yes! We've reached the water! It should be fine from here. And there we go. We have 5 villager biome specific variants acquired. Now all we need is that snowy variant. And I have a feeling that this is going to be really hard, because I have no idea where a snowy biome is. So we're definitely going to have to do a little bit of exploring. There's no time like the present though, so let's get cracking. Ah, good. This swamp does lead out to the open ocean. That should make travelling easier, and hopefully I'll come across a cold biome at some point. There's nothing quite like a good sunrise in this game, is there? Oh, it's raining, of course. Goodbye, sun. I'll see you again soon. Wait, what? We found a mushroom biome! Oh, I didn't come across one of these at all in Hardcore Season 1, and now we've got one! In Episode 6, this is a fantastic day! Yes! We've even got a nice little cave for us to row in and out of. That's so cool. So the reason why the Mushroom Islands are such a cool biome in Hardcore Minecraft is because hostile mobs can't actually spawn in these biomes. So this is a really good place to try and survive in. I wonder if I should set up a base here. Let me know, what should I do here? I feel like I have to do something. I will take this mycelium block though. I think that could be useful. Okay, let's take a screenshot of these coordinates. Oh wow, we're actually quite close to spawn here. That's amazing. We're only 500 blocks away from 0-0. Oh, of course. There's a second mushroom island. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I know this island's a little bit small, but there's a third one over there. I've got the first island there. This is the second one that I'm on here. And then I've got the third one over there. Oh, guys. This island's huge too. We've got to do something here. Okay, I'm going to have to brainstorm some ideas. And while I'm here, let's take some of these mushrooms too. I'm going to need a lot of them soon. And we appear to have an ocean monument on the horizon. That's pretty cool. Perhaps we should raid that some point soon and get the armor trim from the Elder Guardians. We've got a second ocean monument here too. Wait, what is that in the front of it? Is that a shipwreck? Oh my goodness, I think that is totally a shipwreck docked with the ocean monument. That's so cool! And there's an amethyst geode there too! Oh my goodness, that is rare generation. Wow, I'm gonna have to come back here for sure. That's so cool. Oh, of course. I look behind me for 1 second and there's another ocean monument too. Still though, look at that. A shipwreck, a geode, and a monument all in one place. That's so cool. I actually love that idea, having a shipwreck docked with an ocean monument. I feel like that's definitely another project to take on. This seed is crazy good. Oh, we've got another portal. Let's see, have we got anything good in here? A golden apple, okay. We'll take that. I'll need that soon. No gold blocks, unfortunately. Yes, we found an iceberg biome! Finally! We should be in a cold area of the world now then. And snowy biomes shouldn't be too far from here. And hopefully, we can find ourselves a village. Oh, it looks like we've got polar bears too. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be plenty in here. Oh, phantoms. Okay, no. Okay, let's give this a try. I wonder if I can lose them by swimming under the sea ice here. Oh, you know what? I think that's actually worked. I think I'm losing them. And it looks like I'm phantom free. That's actually a really good idea. Oh, cool. Look at that. We've got ice spikes here. That's yet another cool biome to add to the list of this world. Ah! No! The bears are attacking me! No! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get so close to your cubs. Okay. I don't know how much damage a bear does, so let's just avoid them. Let's give ourselves a high vantage point. Are there any villages near here? It doesn't look like it, that's unfortunate. You know, it's actually quite fun swimming under all of the icebergs. This is definitely the way to get around without being badgered by phantoms constantly. Ooh! Igloo! Do they have snowy villages? I forget. I think I see that ladder tube going downwards, so let's have a look. Oh, yeah, there's our trapdoor. Now, what do you think? Snowy or plains? I have a bad feeling it's going to be plains. Yeah, plains. How boring. I feel like that's a missed opportunity, you know. I feel like these guys should be snowy villagers because, you know, they're in a snowy biome. But I guess that's just not going to be the case. But I'll take this apple, and you know what? I'll take the potion of weakness too, and the brewing stand. It's mine now. Haha! See you later, fellas. Enjoy your prison life. Oh, there's a village just there. Oh, that's perfect. It's a snowy village. We have our blue villagers up there. We finally found them. At long last. What a journey. We found so many cool things on the way here. Now, if you could just get in a boat, please, sir. Thank you very much. And now, I guess I have to take you all the way back home again. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. Would I be able to take you through the icebergs? Might well be able to, you know. Let's give that a try. Now, I think I should be able to use the icebergs as like a mega ice boat road back to the ocean. Let's see how that goes. Oh my goodness, that's fast, that's fast! Oh! I didn't realise it would be that fast. Oh, you know what? This is going to be a lot of fun though. Let's do this. Gas, 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 I'm gonna step on the gas. Tonight I'll fly and be your lover. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be so quick as a flash and I'll be your hero. And here we are. We've reached the open ocean. So it should be pretty smooth sailing back home from here. I think at this point we can basically say that we've done it. We have acquired all 6 of the Biome Villager variants. Mission accomplished, I say. Oh, look at that. It looks like we've caught some dolphins. Oh, I missed the times back in, was it 1.15? Where they would dart about and be zooming all over the place, going around your boat. Oh, those were fun times. And here we go. We're back home. And there we go. 6 biome variants in the Villager Breeder. I think that makes this episode a complete and total success then. But there is one last type of villager that I want to acquire and shove into the Villager Breeder at some point. And that is the Nitwit Villager. A Plains Nitwit Villager to be precise. I want there to be a potential chance for random Nitwits to spawn from any kind of biome in the Villager Breeder, and then I can just get randomly frustrated with them. It's going to be great, seriously. Unfortunately, I don't know where a Plains Nitwit is. I used to have one, but then it despawned when I upgraded my world. But I do have a Savanna Nitwit in the Savanna village nearby. So let's try and bring them over. Oh, he's in! No! Oh, I've got to break the boat now. Oh, that sucks. Or I could kill the villager. Oh, no, there's a golem just there. Never mind, sir, you didn't hear me say anything. We'll have to break the boat. Now, if you could just get in another boat, Nitwit. Yes, there we go. Now let's see if we can get this Nitwit all the way back home without any issues. Well, we've had a couple of hiccups trying to get this villager up another block or two, but I can see the carrot and potato farm. We're almost back home again. We're so close! Ah, there we go. We've reached the river, and instead of shoving this guy into the breeder immediately, because I want him to be a Plains Nitwit, I'm actually going to put him into this house here, which already has a Savanna villager inside of it. So I should be able to just throw these guys some bread, and hopefully we'll get a Plains Nitwit villager out of this. And this is going to be a super simple villager breeder. The child is going to run through the door and straight into this boat, where I can identify them and kill them if they're not a Nitwit Plains villager. While we wait for the night to end though, I feel like we should take this opportunity to get these villagers into the villager breeder itself. Come on guys, you're all adults now. It's time to be free! Oh, I'm gonna have to be careful I don't hit one of the cats at the moment. Or one of the villagers. Oh, can you imagine if I killed one of the villagers here? Oh, that would be a nightmare come true. Yeah, see, I told you they'd be trying to reach the beds. But they can't sleep because they're too tall. We can fit under those trapdoors just fine without even crouching, but villagers... oh, they're just the wrong size. Oh, I'm so happy that we finally have a multi-biome villager breeder in this world, though. That's going to be so cool to work with in the future. Oh, and all of the villagers in my town are going to be wearing different clothes and outfits. It's going to be great. The villagers are going to have a fashion sense. Oh, they're off! Okay, the day must have begun. They're taking all of the composter roles, the farmer roles. Other than the snowy villager. My dude. What are you doing? Why aren't you taking the composter? Come on, you want to be a farmer, right? I did put 6 composters in here. There's definitely one here for you. Oh, yes, he finally found it. Excellent. And they're off. The wheat picking has begun. What biome will the first child be? Who knows? Find out soon. Oi! No, you can't plant that. That is an illegal item. You can't plant a potato in this wheat farm here. Who did that? Oh, there's another one too. Why is there a villager in here with potatoes? I shouldn't have any. That's interesting. It's the end of the day, and I think because there's still a bell, like, on the other side of the village, these villagers are trying to get to it, so they're all huddled over in this corner here. That's so weird. Oh, they're breeding! Yes! Okay, come on. What's the first biome gonna be? What we're gonna have? Come on. What's it gonna be? Show us the miracle of life! Oh! We've got a swamp villager! Why did you trample my crops, though? What? Why is that a thing? Oh dear. I hope that doesn't happen often. I might have to get rid of the bell, and maybe that has something to do with it. And then the villagers won't be huddling over that window there. But these villagers should track the beds. Yeah, they are. They're coming over here. And they're in the water streams. Excellent. Oh, we've got a third one here. Awesome. So after the first productive day of our villager breeder, we have 3 new baby villagers. 1 swamp, 1 savanna, and 1 plains. And the idea is, once they've grown up and floated to the top of their little water stream elevator thing that I've got here, that I can just pick them up with a minecart. Just like so. Oh, nice. That worked first time. That was a really good demonstration. Thank you for that, sir. I don't really need you at the moment, though, so let's just let you loose. Oh, I'm sorry. No, don't run away. Oh, there he goes. I can't say I blame him. Come on, are we going to get a nitwit some point soon? Please? How long can I stare at this little door for? No, we've got a normal Savanna villager. That's a shame. But I'm pretty happy to say that we have a fully functional multi-biome villager breeder in our world. And honestly, I think that's so cool. Because just look at all of those farmers in there. Despite having the same job role, they all look so different and they have their own personalities. And honestly, even with the 1.20.2 changes to librarian villages with the biome-dependent traits, I still feel like I would have done this anyway, just for the extra little bit of personality with my villagers. I think this is going to turn out to be such a really cool and unique village, compared to a lot of the other ones you see out there. Anyway though, it's been a bit of a long one, but I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! You know why I wasn't getting a nitwit villager from that little house just then? Well, it turns out that that's just not a thing in Java Edition. You can't get more nitwit villagers from breeding, which I thought you could. Like, I swear, I thought for the longest time that there was like a nitwit gene that you could spread with a nitwit, but that just doesn't seem to be the case. That's such a shame. I feel like there's a missed opportunity there, because nitwits are really good for like free-roaming citizens that aren't confined to villager bells or job locations. They just roam your cities without a care in the world. I feel they're a little bit like tourists in real life. You just find them in weird places and roaming around, seeing the sights. I feel like there's a missed opportunity there. Nitwit villager breeding should definitely be a thing.